have a question for the group. Nick Merck lost his skins. Do I have his name right? What is the story? He did a sort of little bit anti.
Let me read the tweet.
Oh God.
The tweet was, they need to leave the little kids alone. That's the problem.
That caused you could infer so much just from the lack of what was said. That, like,
he was talking. There's something about gay people, right? And he was like,
it was a riot. Some kind of school board riot thing where I could be wrong here. I didn't look.
He was talking about some trans issue for sure.
It was like they didn't want Pride Month being forced on elementary school kids in school.
Was it Pride Month or was it the story time from the trans men?
When like the sex books.
No, it's not trans people. I forgot. I'm sure they'd like to read to the kids. It's the drag queens. That's right. That's the group that wants to read to the children so desperately.
I'm not sure the exact issue. I just know that he said that.
Well, we gotta fight the power until we can read to them. That's all I know.
People lost their minds. They lost their minds.
The school voted to recognize Pride Month, and he said they should leave the children alone. That's the real issue.
Yeah. And he lost his Call of Duty skins for that.
Yeah. Well, to explain, he had in-game skins. Like, you would get the NICKMERCS skin.
And they got rid of the ability to like sell. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's
no, true. and then it's such a fucking mess because Call of Duty is such a shit show. But they did that. He says that on Twitter, gets his skin taken out, and then Tim the Tap Man is a skin with him. And he's just like, you know what? I'm standing with my boy NICKMERCS. Take my skin out too, like after a day or two. So within 3 days, this creator skin bundle, both are gone, and it's like this huge fucking backlash. If you go to Call of Duty's Twitter post right now, you'll just see tons of people just saying "leave kids alone, leave children alone" underneath their posts on Twitter. It's pretty funny. They've gotten so much backlash lately. Activision have in general, and this is just another thing to pile on. But
you're always keeping up on the COD, the Activision.
I don't understand the far right. Like, let us have those children. Give them to us.
Mm-hmm. Demand access to others' children.
We will take them by force.
Matt Gaetz and Jim.
None of NICKMERCS has anything to say about it.
Keep the children to themselves.
Right-wing terrorists. Don't make us take your children.
They're probably not that busy downtown anymore pulling Bud Light trucks.
Yeah. No. That'd be a funny story, like for the Onion.
Put down the Clydesdales.
They're putting down the Clydesdales with like just a pistol, just walking past them, and the dog's there crying. Remember the dog?
And it's Dylan Mulvaney. They have do it.
Yeah, Dylan Mulvaney. The new Bud Light can has the official bolt gun.
The official bolt gun of Bud Light.
Of Bud Light.
Yeah. Well, the advertising campaign wasn't working, and so we're going to play hardball. For every Bud Light you don't buy, a Clydesdale gets taken to the glue factory. These Bud Light people are serious. We better buy their beer.
So I know the Dodgers. I'd say they went back and forth and back again. I think with having those trans nuns honored on the field for some reason.
Nuns.
Trans nuns. The ladies of something silly.
Wait, they want to be nuns? They are nuns?
No, they dress as nuns to mock nuns, I believe. But
they identify as nuns.
They're trans nuns who aren't real nuns because they like put on silly face paint and stuff and make fun of. So some Catholics were mad for some reason about that. And so they had them. They announced they were going to honor them at Dodger Stadium on Friday. Yeah, there they are. There the gals are.
Oh, that's horrifying. I mean, like a horror movie, like serial killer.
I pictured him hotter.
That is scary. That's like very much.
The right one looks like John Wayne Gacy. Like,
there they are.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is very much horror movie look.
Well, they ended up sticking with the
horror movie. Yeah.
The ladies of perpetual whatever the fuck. They had them and honored them.
Like the people in charge of the Hunger Games world.
I'm just left wondering, what does this have to do with baseball? I'm here to hit balls, catch balls. Oh, wait, the balls. That's it. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm here to
That stadium was empty.
Nuns.
That's because they wheeled out the ladies an hour before first pitch. That was a sold out game, like 47,000 attendance.
Oh, wow.
Wait, 47? 6,000 people left because of the nuns?
No. They that's before the game even began. They got the ladies out there. Here are the weirdos. How do you guys like them? All of you who came here early for them. All right, good. No one's offended. And then they filled the stadium up with 47,000 people. It was sold out.
I see.
Why was it such a big game?
I don't know. I know that the Catholics were outside protesting, but the Dodgers are just a very good team, popular team. I bet they sell out all the time. I know the Phillies sell out whenever they do that free hot dog night. I almost want to travel up there and go to the goddamn game for the show. Like Phillies Brave. Actually, I'd just wear Phillies gear. I'd just wait till they play somebody else.
I'm not even into sports, but
just wear Brave stuff.
It'd be really cool to go to one of
I'm not going to Philly wearing Braves gear.
Just the scale of that. Just the scale of that stadium is like, I don't know. It'd be cool to see. I'm not really into baseball or sports, but that'd be fucking sweet. I went to a wrestling show one time, like a WWE Raw show. And that was like, I don't know, like 5,000 people. That was probably the biggest thing I've been to.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I haven't been
never watched
to the new Brave Stadium. It's bigger and better. But I went to Turner Field and it was very nice. It's huge. And I've never been to a pro football game, actually. Never done that. I went to
a Rams game or 3 back in the day and hated them. I fucking was so bored by it. The only like sport I had fun going as a kid to watch was the Blues. Other than that, it was like, oh, we have to go watch the Cardinals. Going to watch the Cards was literally like, how many hot dogs can I get my mom to buy me? Like if I had a hot dog every 2 innings, I was fine. But like as soon as I didn't have snacks, it's like, this sucks. And my soda's empty, and you won't buy me another one because the Dr. Pepper's $9.
I think he identifies as a man.
Oh, I didn't mean to misgender her.
Of course not.
We're talking about the arm thing.
Yeah, it was a lady arm.
But I was using all the pronouns.
It was.
The arm.
Yeah,
we haven't gendered the arm yet, but the gentleman who lost. We
don't have that level of. We don't have access to that level of science.
My whole take on this thing is, I just don't want to be a dick to anybody. If he wants to be called man, whatever, you name it, I'm in.
Yeah, I don't care.
And I do remember her at the time being more tomboy on the show. Yeah.
I like when it's
got to be a real one though. No Zims or
you lose your career and go to jail if you don't co-sign.
If it's Zims, then you're gonna have to be okay with me fucking that up because
you can't make up new pronouns that like aren't already in our language. That's a dick move.
Most people just went with they if they don't want to go by him or her.
Plural.
Nobody wants
it's not always plural.
It often is though, and it's like
it often is. So that tricks
like
me
it's
up.
not.
Right.
It's not grammatically correct.
Okay.
And if someone's standing next to me, I'm not going to say they about them or he or she anyway. I'm going to say Steve or Susie.
That's the thing about the South is like it's ingrained into me from a young fucking age to say like sir and ma'am, you know, like if you open the door for somebody or they open the door for you, I go like, thank you, ma'am, you know, like thank you, sir, whatever.
But like if someone left their umbrella in the store, it'd be like, oh, they left their umbrella here, we should tell them. Which sounds like plural, but it's singular because sometimes that's grammatically correct too.
Well, I'm not saying the way my brain is saying it, it's not saying them, it's saying em. EM, like apostrophe EM.
Oh, someone should tell him.
I should tell him.
Yeah.
And what I'm shortening is him. I'm not shortening him. What I mean is I'll tell him. Somebody should tell him, but we say tell him.
Tell him.
Someone should tell him.
Sort it all together.
The thing I said is right too, and when I first heard it, it kind of opened my eyes. Like, oh, they left their umbrella here. Someone should tell them or tell them. You know,
do you like
sometimes use singular.
What if two people leave? Where did they go?
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Them.
They.
I'm talking about them.
Those.
You mean the group of people that just left? No,
those people.
Them.
Now it's confusing. Yeah, whatever.
The odd-looking dude over there, the one with the kids. He's reading a story.
We should all be assigned numbers, and we're all numbers.
That nun over there with the goatee. Them.
I want to be 007.
The person I'm trying not to make eye contact with because they're dressed like a fucking haunted house actor.
It's something that like here in like, you know, bumfuck North Carolina, like nobody gives a shit. But if I go to California or something, like LA, I will get canceled within a day, saying like "Thank you, ma'am," for someone opening a door for me. If they even
I don't think people in real life are all that uptight about it. They're just uptight online.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Whenever I meet someone that's like that, and I'll ask people like, "Hey, what do you want me to fucking call you?"
Yeah.
My funniest answer
is
what
a
Ava
rude way to ask someone's name. What do you want me to fucking call you? Well, my name's Adam. Thank you.
That's how I start a job interview.
What the fuck do I call you?
What do I call you?
I'm gonna be working here soon. So what the fuck do I call you?
Hey, pussy.
But
I have a friend who works at a. Oh, you want to go? Ahead.
Ava identified as a. That was my favorite. I was like, "Are you a they, them, she, her, me, him?" Well, like, what's up, man? I want to call you the right thing because you're wearing eyeshadow and you got like a fucking spaghetti strap top on.
Your dick's out leaking pre-cum everywhere.
You're leaking. I can tell you're a fan.
And he was just I'm a F slur. So that was beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that if they go by different pronouns, I'll be like, "What do you mean to call you?" And they're like, I go by he, him, she, they, them, whatever. He, she, her, they, them, like whatever.
Shim.
I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. If I saw a dude who was trying real hard to look like a lady and failing terribly, I wouldn't say I would. Maybe I'm not gonna be like, "Yes, ma'am."
Yeah,
because he's got like a thicker beard than me.
That's like the GameStop clip of the guy in the GameStop, and he's like, "Excuse me, it's ma'am," or whatever, because the guy keeps calling.
Oh yes,
and he's like,
"You wanna fuck with me today? I'm a lady."
He looks like
I'm a lady. Watch how I behave as a woman. You know how women get mad at GameStop and start throwing all the games around.
That happens all the time.
Have you ever seen that? Who's the Jewish conservative speaker?
Ben Shapiro.
Have you ever seen Ben Shapiro get threatened by that big bitch on stage?
Yeah.
It's a trans woman, and she is very large next to him, and she doesn't like what he's saying, and she says something like, "You might not make it home tonight," or or how about I see you in the parking lot? And he's like, "It's not a very professional thing to say in a setting. Why would you say something like that?" He's like, Jesus
if
Christ.
I recall that clip, it's like she takes her hand and like grabs the back of like Ben Shapiro's neck, and he's like, "This what are you doing?" Like, this is such a wild thing to do.
She's a 6-footer. She's
would have pummeled Benny Boy in a fight.
Yeah. I can't think about Ben Shapiro. Match. Anytime he comes up, I always remember what his sister looks like, and I go down a different rabbit hole. I never learn anything about his politics at all, because I always just zero in on that sister. My God. They're obscenely large. Like they're some women
baffling.
Some women have breasts.
If she gets a reduction, oh my God. Don't.
Look at this. She's got him.
Oh, you can't see the, but the hand is on like that's the other side of his shoulder.
Yeah, she's pulling him in.
She's got a very strong jaw.
She has more mass than he does.
Yeah. Gonna headbutt him with that big brow of hers.
Gonna take him down.
That thick feminine skull.
I wore a wig as a joke for for Halloween or something back in October, and she looks kind of like me when I shave. Yeah.
I bet you make a pretty lady. Yeah.
Me?
But you've got that brow too. Like
no, I got that caveman brow, dude.
Yeah,
got a big brow.
I'm seeing.
You don't have a very feminine jaw.
You have a super angular face though. Like you'd be the most handsome Frankenstein ever for Halloween. That's the move.
I would be Giga Chadette.
Yeah.